What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get on with this Goku Run Talks live. This is actually Tuesday today. For some reason, I was all confused, and I did Goku Run Talks Monday. Started thinking it was Tuesday. I guess I just got excited because I got a guest for my podcast. And anyway, today's Tuesday. And I said I was going to do one, but let's go ahead and do it. I'm kind of bored right now, and let's do it. Let's go ahead and do it. We got I'm heading back to the gym. We got cold plunge. I've done it for 29 days. Well, I haven't done it today. I'm about to do it for 29 days, and we'll talk about a lot more. Let's go. All right. So, I've been doing these Go Corner Talks Tuesdays pretty much every Tuesday. I've been good with my Go Corner Talks Tuesdays. I've been good with my Go Corner Talks podcast. So I didn't want to skip this one, although I technically did it yesterday, but that was a Monday. Today's a Tuesday, so it's more appropriate for me to do it on Tuesday, and I'll feel better about myself if I actually do it on a Tuesday. So we already got some comments. Let's go ahead and go to the comments before anything else because y'all are here. I appreciate y'all commenting. It is Dutaru Kuju. He says, Ka, me, ha, me, ha. All right. Got that out of the way. Pretty cool. I like the comment. Appreciate it. Let's get on with the question of the day after Joe Taru's comments right there. Question of the day is, how long do you think you'll run for? Meaning, like, into your how old do you think you'll get to before running hurts your body or stuff happens and you can't run anymore? Because I've been thinking about that because your boy has been having some issues these last couple of years. Before I was like, I'm invincible. I could run forever and nothing's gonna bother me. I could just keep on going and going and going and pushing myself harder and harder and harder. But I got the gout. That's just arthritis, and it's gonna get worse as I age. And I just broke my ankle, and I don't know whether I actually should have gone to an ortho and got that looked at. Got it from a specialist. I think that might be a route that if this doesn't heal, which has only been 4 weeks, I'm very impatient. But I feel like this injury is pretty. It's just sad. I'm pretty sad in my running journey right now because there's highs and lows, and I've been hitting some highs and hitting some lows. So every time I'm not uninjured, I start thinking about like how long do I have left in my running journey here. I'm Goku runner. That's what I'm known for, not being the best runner, but I'm known for being the runner that can go out there and push himself no matter what his weight is, no matter how fast I'm going. I just keep pushing, and that's what I'm trying to show to you guys. So I'm gonna go as long as I can. Hopefully, this leg hurries up and heals, so I stop having these negative thoughts about my leg. But I want to keep going for a long time. So definitely got to take care of my body and listen to the doctor, because I did go to the doctor and he said wear some high tops for 4 weeks, 4 more weeks, and that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to be as good as possible. So anyway, since I can't run and I'm getting fatter, which is I eat a lot of food. I actually have a Beaumont Foodie channel where I eat food at different restaurants, so I'm eating quite a bit over there. They feed me like a king. Some places, like, they'll just give me 4 or 5 dishes, and I don't eat everything. I do sample a lot of it, and then I'll take it home, and eventually we'll either eat it or give it away to other people. But if I'm not running and I'm still doing all that, that makes issue where I'm not losing any calories if I'm not moving myself. And that's what's happening right now. I went to the doctor and they kind of did me wrong, because I went to the doctor and I had my jacket on. It's cold. Had my jacket, had my keys, had my phone, had everything on me, and they made me step on the scale. And they're like, "You're 258 pounds," and I was like, "Bro, I knew I gained some weight, but 258 is pretty much like almost the highest I've ever been. So I was like, man, that kind of sucks. But in the back of my head, I knew that I was wearing a big old thick jacket, not a thick one, but I was wearing like a jean jacket, and my phone, my keys, everything else that was in my pockets, and my shoes, of course. So uh, I talked to the doctor. He's like, you gained 10 pounds since your last visit, which was 248. Now I'm 258. Um, so got me a little depressed. I asked him, like, can I get on Ozempic? And he was like, your sugar is good. If you get to 7 and above, then they'll give you Ozempic for free. Your insurance will pay for it. And I was like, I could like eat a lot of sugar and start messing with my diabetes, but definitely not gonna do that. That's not a healthy route. It's healthier just to do it the natural way, forget the miracle drug, and um, lose weight the natural way. So I just step on the scale back at my house without anything on, and my weight was 250. So there you go. It was 8 pounds of jacket and everything. But because I'm 250, that's still too much for my frame and my height. I should probably be 220, 200 probably even to be a better runner. So I do want to start working out. So that's my plan. If I can't run and moving forward, maybe this leg injury might hurt me forever. Like I seriously messed up things, and I should have went to the doctor now, to the ortho, but I did it. I figured I might as well, do what I'm a muscular dude. I got lots of muscle on me. I might as well work out. So I haven't been to the gym consistently in like 6 months, probably even more than that, probably 8 months. Like I just have not been in the gym, been paying for the membership and have not been. So my goal is to get back in the gym and get as strong as possible, as ripped as possible, as muscular as possible, all that. I want to feel the power again, feel the muscles, get big old I have big biceps already, but I want to get bigger. I want to get bigger, lose the belly, and just get bigger. Sorry about the nipple shots here, but yeah, let's get to the questions. Questions. Till I'm 90. Jotaro Kuju says till 90. That's awesome. Yeah, keep running. If you watch my 5K video for the Houston 5K, the We Are Houston 5K, there was a guy running. He was 88, is about to turn 89, and he was still doing the 5K. And he wasn't walking it. He still had a good jog on him. So that was like pretty impressive to see. So I want to be that guy. I want to be that guy, 89, still moving strong, doing 5Ks with my son who's 62, which I don't have a son. So yeah, I'll probably need a son soon. My son will be pretty old, pretty young if I don't get a son soon. Scott Lapointe says ultra marathon until 50. You say that. I think ultra marathoners, a lot of them, like I feel like a lot of people ultra marathon until, that's what they move into as they get older. Like I feel like, a lot of trail runners as they get older, they start doing the longer and longer and longer distances. So maybe we'll be one of them, Scott. Don't give up on 50. Uh, Scott Lapointe says marathon and half marathon until 60. If I wait, if I wait until it starts to hurt me, then 7 years ago. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Running hurts. Running hurts. When you run, you kind of always run like something's always bothering you. I feel like, especially for me, the last 5 6 years, something always like sometimes it hurts less to run than it does to just walk. So that's what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna start going to the gym. Um, I'm gonna start going to the gym, and uh, I have Blue Cross Blue Shield, which is weird because I was at one gym, but at the beginning of the year, it flipped on me, so now I have to go to Anytime Fitness, which is a smaller gym, and there's not too many people that look like me over there. This is Lumberton, Texas, so it's just me and a bunch of I don't want to say it, but I stand out in that gym for sure. But I enjoy that gym. It's smaller, it's got everything you need, and I would rather go to the Crunch, but my insurance is so weird that if I switch, I have to pay for 2 months at Anytime Fitness and then pay all this money. So I'm just gonna stick to Anytime Fitness for now. Other than that, yeah, my plan is to probably do a mix of powerlifting and bodybuilding, and then as my ankle my ankle flexibility gets better, my ankle movement, I plan to start doing some more like hit work and just working out a sweat because it's been a long time since I really sweat, and I miss that for sure. Um, but the one thing that has been helping me, and I know you guys are probably like, shut up about the cold plunge. Nobody wants to hear about your cold plunge, but I have been doing cold plunge now for 28 days, 29 days tonight. I'm gonna jump in there. Uh it's in 29 days of, well, it's probably 20 days because I did switch it from outside to inside of the same water in my cold plunge, which it does have a filter system. And I make sure the pH is correct. There's all that stuff to make sure it's clean. So it's not dirty water, but I did clean out the filter, had a bunch of like dirt, some here and there. So it wasn't too bad. And I do take a shower before I jump in the cold plunge every single time because you don't want your oils in there. You don't want your deodorant, your cologne. You want to make sure you're clean before you jump into the water so that the cold plunge can remain clean and you don't have to work the filter system too hard. But yeah, almost done with this 30-day challenge, and we're gonna talk a little bit about it on this podcast, on this Go Kawara Talks Live. I've been enjoying it. I have been enjoying the cold plunge. It's something that that you get in there, and what I've been doing to last the 4 minutes, because I do it for 4 minutes. At the coldest I've got is about 46 degrees. After like 46, after below 46, it gets pretty uncomfortable, but it's pretty uncomfortable at 46 too. I'm just used to it now. But I've been doing meditation. So what I do is put on a 4 minute meditation on YouTube, whatever one I choose. There's a lot of like different ones you could choose from, and I turn that on, and let the person tell me to breathe and relax and think about all the good things. And yeah, I enjoy doing that. So if nothing else, it's giving me time to relax and meditate and not think about anything else. Especially when you're cold plunging. Uh, Things get cold. Like things are cold. The first things that happens, the first minute, you get really cold. The first minute is the worst minute of the cold plunge. You're there, and your extremities get cold. Your thumbs, your ankles, your toes, everything is cold. Everything gets cold, and then after a minute, it gets better. Like it just kind of gets numb. Everything goes numb, and then that second minute is kind of like the transition period, and then you get into like the 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and then things just feel good. Everything feels good, and you can sit there forever. Like you can probably sit there for 4 or 5 minutes and just be fine. And people talk about like the benefits of it for your mind. Yeah, I can see it. Like you feel like a badass, although it's not like a badass thing, but you do feel like, I did something tough today. I sat in the cold water. Nobody asked me to do it. And I don't post about it every day, but I do post about it a lot. But not every day everybody knows that I'm doing this. So it's something for you to do for yourself. And uh it feels good, especially on my broken ankle. Like I feel like that's one of the best things that has helped me to get back to walking sooner. So I don't know if that's a good thing or not. And if you look up on Dr. Google about it, they say you shouldn't really cold plunge too much with a broken ankle just because it does like numb the pain and something or the other. But I feel like it, after I get out, I can feel like I can run a marathon for at least 10 minutes. So that's one of the cool things. Um yeah. So Scott LaPointe has something to say. He says, do you have videos with a review of your cold plunge? Not yet. So I am doing a 30-day challenge. That's going to be my first video of it, and that'll be out soon, which will be like a kind of a review and 30-day challenge of the cold plunge, which should be out sometime next week, if not this week. And yeah, cold plunge, man. I mean, I got this cold plunge. They sent it to me. This thing's expensive. There's different cold plunges you can get. You can get the horsepower is what makes it expensive. So the motor of the cold plunge is what makes the cold plunge part expensive. So because you could buy a tub at like Costco for maybe $200 or less, like the one I have. But the motor, the cold plunge system, whatever they call that thing, uh, they're expensive. So the 1/3 power is what I've seen a lot, and it just takes longer for the water to get colder, and it works best at temperatures below like 80 degrees. So if you're like in the north, those are the ones you should buy. But since I'm down here in the south, where I guess 100 plus degrees outside, the one that I have is a point 0.8 horsepower motor on the thing or whatever cold plunge they call it, and it gets colder faster, and it's not working as hard to get as cold to get cold as the 1/3 power for sure. So that's the benefits of that one. And they sent it to me, and they didn't tell me what to say about it, and I'm glad they sent it to me. This thing is expensive. It's $4,000, probably $4,500 with shipping. Probably less if there's a discount code or whatever, but that's that's a crazy price. I would definitely never buy myself a cold plunge if I had to buy it myself, because those are pretty expensive. And I feel like you could go to the 1/3 route, 1/3 horsepower cold plunge, and just be just fine, especially if you're leaving it inside. But I'm glad that they sent me that one. So yeah, that's it. Cold plunge, and I'm enjoying it, helping me out. I'll have that review out sometime soon. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this little talk. I'm gonna go meet up somebody right now, and that's it for today. Goku Runner gonna get ripped, ripped. No muscles yet. I mean, there's something there. There's something, right? All right, guys. See you guys on the next one. That was dumb. Peace out.